Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I want to talk about all the most dangerous mobs that you're going to encounter and locations that you will see here in the Alliance early game. So I'm defining early game as 1 to 20, so pretty much the starter zones and their most immediate areas next. I'll also cover a 20 to 40 as the mid game, and then a 40 to 60 as late game, just to, put them in brackets and highlight dangerous locations and stuff like that. 40 to 60 might even be 2 videos, just because that is so much lower and there's tons of zones that you have to cross and just dangerous things. So I hope that will help you guys out. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first thing that we are going to cover is the Dwarven starting area. There are only a few really dangerous places. The early starts aren't too crazy. Very early, you have a cave that you can go into. I've never had too much trouble. Just go slow, steady, kill the mobs there, and you should be fine. Pretty much handle every cave that way. You'll be fine. Something to note is that there are 2 elites here in Dummerow. There is a Yeti here that patrols. You do not have to kill him. You can wait till he patrols out of his cave, go get his meats. If you're a mage, priest, warlock, you can fear, poly, CC him, and then just go grab the crate of meats. And then there's a ram that is going to be right here. There's a way to solo that, but if you do fight it in a group. With every elite quest, if you see other players doing it, just do it together. There's no really need to prove yourself to say, hey, I can solo this, because there's probably some way that you can cheese the solos. So just please do the elite quests in a group, guys. It makes it so much easier. And then hyperspawn. So I even died on a level 9 priest here at Nomergon to hyperspawning leper gnomes. You just got to be careful about hyperspawn areas where mobs are very dense, because that can kill you very quickly. You could be fighting one mob and 2 or 3 just spawn right on top of you and you had no idea and weren't expecting it. It could be very lethal, so just be aware of that. Then we're going to go look at Elwyn Forest. Once again, the 2 caves, the mines that you go into, those can be a little dangerous. Just be careful of that. Most notably here in Elwyn Forest is the Legend Hogger. He is down here in the southern area. He has a lot of camps and knolls, and he patrols between them, so be very careful when you're there. And then Princess the Boar over here at Brackenwall Pumpkin Patch. You got to be very careful about her. She has 2 guards, and she can do a lot of damage if you're not ready for it. So I would recommend grouping for those 2. Nothing too crazy to really worry about other than those elites. And then we head over to the Night Elf starting area. You're going to fight an elite, Oakenheart. He is level 9. He's actually one of the lowest level elites you're going to encounter, and he's not too crazy. You can definitely do him solo, but I would recommend doing him in a group just because he is an elite, and it will be very sad if you do not sort of fight him and you die. Then the Night Elves also have a really dangerous cave here. I had a druid with some greens, so I was able to do it solo, but I would highly recommend that you group up for this cave quest. It's one of the hardest of the starting areas, so just be aware of those. So that's it for the starting zones. Next, we're going to look at Loch Modan, Redridge Mountains, Duskwood, and Westfall. So here in Loch Modan, you got to watch out for a orc pack. They're level 20 elites. Same with Horde and the Barons that has the Alliance pack. There's just a pack of 3 level 22 elites just roaming this area here around the excavation site. Just be careful. They will kill you very, very quickly, so you got to watch out for that. Up top here, there's an elite quest, but just definitely do that in a group, and you should be fine. These Stone Splinter Valley here with all the trogs, they're in groups of 2 to 3 hyper spawning. There are so many bodies on this road, so just be incredibly careful when you're doing the quest there. You can die very, very easily. Next, we are going to go over to Redridge Mountains, because there are quite a lot of things that can kill you here. Redridge is sort of on that higher end of level 20. It starts off with a lot of quests of just talking to people level 15 and stuff, But what you got to watch out for in this entire area here are level 18 dragon whelps that have fireball. Their fireballs hit incredibly hard, and if you're not careful, you can aggro one, not even know it, and it will blast you, especially if you're coming here anywhere between 10 and 15. Those whelps are deadly. Then if you go over here, just don't. Like, this is like level 20 to 30. A lot of elite quests and stuff. Wait till you're much higher level to go on the east side of Westfall. If you come here early, it's just going to save you a lot of time and so forth. Westfall is pretty easy. You got to be careful at the farms. Some of the sentinels and harvesters jump from like level 10 and 11 at the starting spot to level 15 with no warning, so you could run through those farms and possibly pull a bunch of them. Definitely stick to the roads here in Westfall. Then the most infamous one is going to be Defias Pillagers at Moonbrook and the Alexton Farmstead. The server is literally named Defias Pillagers, so that should tell you something for how dangerous these mobs are. Just group for that quest. It is not worth it. You don't need to prove anything, because if you pull two of them, you are certainly going to die. Like, their fireballs hit for somewhere like almost 100 damage, and you have about 400 health this early, so you will die in 4 casts. So if you pull 2 of them, you're gonna definitely die. I've grouped up every time I've done this, and I found it to be very, very helpful. Now we come to Duskwood. While Duskwood is sort of 20 to 30, I didn't know really to put this, because you do come here to do a few entry-level quests at level 20, and the elites here are insane. Around Ravenhill Sanctuary and going around here, you are going to encounter Stitches patrols along this southern road all the way to Darkshire. Just anytime you're going here, just stay slightly off the road. It'd be looking for Stitches so you can take a wide turn out. I haven't had any problems after I've sort of found his pathing, but just be careful, guys. I see so many Stitches deaths every day, and it is just insane. Then Ravenhill, there is a level 35 skeleton that looks like all the others in patrols. There's a level 30 elite that gets summoned here at the cemetery, so if someone fails that quest and dies, the level 30 elite could be right there. And then at the top of this house is a level 32 elite that's sort of an event that you can only kill with the item, so make sure that you do not go in that house for whatever reason unless you're on the quest. I only mentioned Duskwood here because there are quests that are level 20 that you do along this coast with like killing spiders and wolves, so you might be in there a little early, and it can definitely be very lethal, and I'd hate to see you guys' journeys come to an end because you weren't paying attention and aggroed that. I've never done Darkshore, so I don't know too many dangers. I do see a lot of people at the Master's Glaive die, and then if you're a druid and you're doing your bear quest at level 10, you are surrounded by owlkin at level that are level like 13 and 12, so that can be a little tough getting in there. So just do it with caution or do it with someone else. That is the best advice that I can give you guys, and I've said that for many of these quests, to do them with a group. It's because doing them with a group is so much safer. Yeah, you'll take a little hit on the XP earned, but it'll be twice as fast to complete that quest. So just be safe, guys. These are the most dangerous situations I've encountered. I am level 39 right now. We're grinding out the priest. A little slow, but, you know, very, very safe. But anyway, guys, I hope this video helps. I hope you stay safe. I hope any of these tips, might save your life one day. But anyway, that's it for this video. If you think there's anything I left out, want to talk about for the early game 1 to 20 starting zones, just, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to read them. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.